How's it going, guys? So today I have a new project to introduce to the channel. Pretty excited about this one. It's not going to be of priority, but I'm just going to be picking away at it for the next few months. So what we have here today is my 1975 Cub Cadet 149. This thing has seen better days, but it was my dad's tractor and he's passed it on to me to restore it. He's going to be helping me out because he's worked on it a bunch of times over the years as well, so should be exciting. I'll take you guys through the process. We'll dig in a little bit, but this is just a quick overview. It's in disrepair engine wise. Needs the carburetor gone through, or actually it needs a new one, which I currently have, and needs a new fuel tank or something done to it, which I'll get to later on. Muffler needs some attention, obviously a new battery and tires. Some paint would definitely do it justice. We also have a plow that I'll hopefully be refurbishing and hooking back up, as well as some wheel weights over here. So that should be exciting. Maybe we'll see some chains as well in the future, but this is gonna mark the start of this project. So we're gonna get it back to working order and fresh paint and whatnot. So it should be exciting. So stay tuned for more action. Alright, so I got the muffler off. I've just started sanding it down a bit because it's all rusty and quite porous, as you can see. Not sure if I can make this one work or I'm gonna have to buy a new one, but after doing some researching online, the only thing I can find, like the cheapest muffler that's the same muffler, is 250 bucks. So I think I'm gonna try and make this one work. I have some muffler weld. I'm just gonna sand it down, clean it off real good, put it in all the holes, and try and work on this outside piece. The baffle looks alright, and then probably wrap it with some header tape with the metal bands at the end to hold it down and see how that works. So yeah, that's a little status update. I'll show you over here. It looks like I got the hood up. I put this little wire in place just to suspend it because this hinge is old and rusty, as you can see. The muffler came off there, quite rusty, but yeah, so that's the first thing. We're gonna go from there and see what we can find. So on the tractor side, I ended up getting the carburetor off. I have it plugged up right now. Muffler's off. New plug doesn't quite seat properly, and after talking to my father, he said that at one point he had put a helicoil in it, so that could be the reason it's not threading all the way down and crushing that washer. So I'll probably have to take the head off to investigate that further. But in the meanwhile, I got the fuel tank off, as you saw, the air filter, and that's about it. And then over here, this is my table of parts. So I painted the air filter cover, got my new air filter in the mail. I found a battery that will work for us. Still gonna paint the air filter like mounting thing right there. This is to treat the fuel tank right there. It's gonna make it all watertight and clean inside. This is my new carburetor, old sediment bowl and filter. I have to get a new one of those. And here's the old plug. Here's my muffler. I put a bunch of muffler weld putty stuff on it, and then I painted it. And today I'm going to be wrapping it with, hold on one sec, this header wrap, exhaust heat wrap. So that should be interesting. And then here's my painted fuel tank straps, painted battery holding bracket, and yeah, that's about it. And so like I said, today I'm going to be installing the header wrap, or the heat exhaust wrap, onto the muffler, and we'll see how that goes. So stay tuned. Should be interesting. I've never dealt with this stuff before. I got some stainless steel zip ties, and should turn out pretty cool. far from perfect, but I think it'll do the trick. My OCD's kicking in a little bit, but yeah, she'll be alright. I gotta get some high temp black silicone spray and spray this with a couple coats first, so that way it doesn't lose its color, because otherwise it will fade. But yeah, that's her. All done almost. Alright, so I'm probably not going to get much time to spend on this Cub Cadet until the fall or winter rolls around. So what I'm going to do is take all the parts that I have refurbished, put them back in place. Maybe not bolt them all up, because like for example this is going to have to come back off to take the head off. But for the most part, I'm just going to clean up this whole bench area, so that way when it does come time to revisit the Cub Cadet, I won't completely forget where everything went. So that's the plan. Gonna probably mount up the new carburetor, and I'm not gonna do anything with this just yet, and as well as the spark plug, because I gotta fix the helicoil. But that's the plan. Gonna reassemble everything and clean up a little bit. Well, I'm afraid that's going to be it for this thing for quite some time. I got the exhaust bolted back on with this plate just hanging there. And this thing's in place. And then I got the new car bolted on just temporarily. And a new air filter in here with the cover all painted up nice. There's the exhaust from this side. Definitely looks a lot better. But still a ways away from trying to fire this thing. Here's all my extra parts. Got the new tank cap in, you guys haven't seen that. Vented cap. And then my brackets, fuel tank cleaner, tank itself obviously. Old carb, new spark plug. And that's all she wrote, I think, for this project this year. And we'll revisit this when things slow down. Like I said, in the fall or the winter, most likely. Right now it's jet skis and Mazda and maybe some 7.3 stuff, who knows. But this thing's gonna sit dormant for a while, so I hope you guys like the first intro video to this project. I'm excited to get this thing back to life and pulling things around the yard and maybe plowing some snow, who knows. So that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching.